LCR, really.
We look like three amigos here.
You do?
We look like three complaining amigos, but we're not, so don't worry.
Well, the question is, have you got a point to complain about? So we know what you've said. We've heard your interview with Gav, and you've been to Race Direction, and they said that you were rolling. Lucio, thanks very much. I'll just jump in straight away, if you don't mind, Christian, with you. You've got data, Christoph, sorry. You've got data that shows otherwise. Is that right?
Not only data, we can see, to have a jump start, you need to release the clutch, and Carl did not release the clutch, before the light come off, then there is no jump start, but obviously the Race Direction thing a little bit different, they can see the bike slightly moving, but it's not by the release of the clutch, on a really slow motion, they can see a really small movement of the bike, but Carl did not release the clutch before, then he did not jump the start. I was expecting, now we've got Freddy there, then he have a little bit common sense to understand that, the front fork don't move, the front fork don't extend, and there's no engine, to the rear wheel, then I'm a little bit disappointed, I was expecting there will be a little bit more common sense there, we worked really hard all the weekend, Carl come through a really bad winter and all that, and all has been destroyed by, okay, the rule is the rules, but there's a little bit common sense in this issue.
Lucio, how did you see it?
Of course, I'm very disappointed, really disappointed, because the amount of movement we are talking about maybe is 2 or 3 centimeters, and then there is a common sense, in the race direction that would have been applied. I believe that a ride-through is absolutely no proper penalty. Absolutely no proper penalty.
I think we can see the actual camera. We've got shots of the actual camera. But did you see the camera, the pictures, Carl, from this camera? Is this what? These are the pictures that you were shown.
Yeah.
And nothing's changed your mind.
Nothing's changed my mind. When you're on the grid and you're balancing on one foot, it's not like I've pushed the bike forward or anything like that. So I don't change my mind. I accept the penalty. I had to do the ride through, and I accepted it, and I went through, and I felt that we did a good race. I felt that after the race, obviously, I was angry with them because I knew I didn't jump the start. But at the end of the day, I have to accept the decision, and the rules are the rules, and this is it. I'm disappointed for my team, first and foremost. I think we did a good job. I think we worked well all weekend, and I think we would have been on the podium, but we weren't, and we have to accept it and go on to Texas.
Yeah, Michael Laverty thought you got the perfect start.
I did get the perfect start.
Did the penalty? So, I mean, the question is, did the penalty fit the crime? That there wasn't a crime from your point of view.
No, and my opinion of Freddie as a race director now has gone down a lot. As Beefy said, I thought that him coming in and making some better decisions for us on other things, on the contact of racing and etc., he would understand a lot more. But it seems that he doesn't. And this is not me disrespecting him at all, because what he's done in his career is fantastic, etc. I just don't agree with the penalty that he imposed on me. I also wonder whether he would have given the same penalty to Marco Valentino or Dovi if they moved that much that I did on the roll of my foot.
Well, that's something we'd have to ask Freddie Spencer. We are trying to get hold of Freddie, by the way, to see if he'll talk to us, and he can explain from his point of view why he gave that. Lucio, Beefy, we only know you as Beefy, so thank you very much. Cal, disappointing today. Look, you did well, actually, to get in the points in the end. You did get 3 points. I know now that's not interesting, but congratulations on getting back out there and putting some points in for your campaign.
No, I think it is interesting. I think that it shows that we will never give up. We keep pushing. I had a great pace in the race, riding alone, trying to manage the situation alone in a race like that's never easy. But you're also trying to catch the people in front and just ride into your pit board. I would have preferred to be in a battle, and probably a battle for second, or not too far behind Mark, maybe in that gap behind Mark. But
well, your lap times were the same as Mark's.
Yes, the way it's the hand we got out today, and that's it. And we have to accept it and go on to Texas, where I think we can do another good job, and also in Jerez. So let's not worry about today, and let's go on. But some important points and good to finish quite close to Lorenzo, even though I rode through the pits. I'm happy with that.
Okay, nothing you can, nothing you can do about it today. Is there anything from your point of view you can do moving forward?
Of course, I've been in the race direction till now. There is no way that we can make any appeal because there is an infringement during the race made by the steward. Having said that, I really said that from our side we are going to propose to the next IRTA committee to review the rule, because there is absolutely no relation between the potential gain that a rider can have moving such
small amount
like this, and 30 and more seconds of penalty. There is now, for example, long lap system that eventually, you know, let's apply one long lap, 2 long lap, you know, but eventually
but to come back into the pit lane.
Yeah, but
it
come back to the pit lane, destroy the race, and destroy, you know, our goal. I mean, our challenge, you know, for fighting for the championship.
Yeah. Thanks for your time. Thanks very much, and we look forward to seeing you in Austin. Freddie Spencer has apparently declined to talk to us, so we'll hear from the man. So let's hear from the man who had a great race. Apparently, it's policy, but it would be good to hear from him and get his point of view.